Alright, with everything that has happened over the last 30 minutes, hopefully everything should hold. I've had to go hunting, if you know what I mean, but nonetheless. Test, mic should be open. Everything seems fine on this end, everything seems good on this end. People are in, that's good, means that we're live, so we should, yeah, right, okay, that's fine. Right, for those that can hear me anyway, yes, I think we should be good. Merry fucking Christmas, boys! It's time! Game time! We're up against Livingston today. I'm going to apologise because I might have to clamp my face at some point today. I'm still recovering from tooth surgery. For those that have been keeping up with my community tab, it has not been fun to deal with. But I said I'd be live if I felt fine. I feel fine. So hello, how yous all doing? Let me just say hello to everyone that's came in earlier. How you doing, David? Nice to see you, mate. How you doing? So, I mean, I know it was you based on your name, Chief, but how you doing? I hope you're well. How you doing, Craig, as well, mate? I hope you're doing well. Hello to you as well. And Robert Baker, how you doing as well, Chief? One of the usual suspects in chat early on. But yes, today is well, I mean, it's basically the pre-Christmas stream, so we've got some shit up. So, greetings from Candy Clare, Ireland. How you doing, Paul, man? You're always in here. That's nice to see. We're basically just going to be messing around today. I'm dressed like I guess like an elf in some aspects, despite being like 6'2". But we kick off in like four odd minutes or so. So forgive me, I've had to go link hunting because I didn't realise until about an hour before kick-off that the game wasn't available in the UK. So it is what it is. But if you're here, everything is working and fine. If someone could just tell me if there's any audio issues, because there was some crackling. Well, when I first booted up Streamlabs anyway, but should be an interesting one regardless of what happens, in my opinion. Livingston are a good side. I'll get into that very quickly actually because we don't have too much time because of the delayed start, so we'll whack this bad boy up and I'll run you through the lineups. Now one of the big things is that we're kind of curious to see if Maeda would be fully fit. He is. We've actually got a cohesive front three. Furashi, Palma and Maeda, arguably our strongest front three, are back in full effect, which is always nice to see, but I'll read out the rest of the lineups. You kind of know how it usually goes with the exception of one change, which you might have already noticed, but it's Hart in between the sticks. Taylor, Scales, Carter, Vickers and Johnston is our back line. O'Reilly, McGregor and Bernardo make up the midfield, so no Turnbull today, which is interesting. No Awata either, so it means that McGregor's going to have to stay deep in his own half, which is going to be a slight bit of a problem, but we can deal with it, it's manageable. There's also Maeda, Furashi and Palma as well, so like I said, strongest front three that we arguably have right now. And oh yeah, for those that are in early by the way and haven't seen the community notes, I have got a video made of some of the transfer rumours that we're going to go after in January. It's like a 20-minute video and it will be up either later on today or Christmas Eve, because it rendered and it seems fine, there's no real issues with it. But Livingston's lineup, they've gone with a very weird formation, but it's not a formation we're too dissimilar with. It's kind of going on that same premise that Hearts and Kelly have tried to make advantage of, with a kind of midfield condensation, if you will. But they've got Hamilton in between the sticks, we've got Parks, Obalai and DeLucas as their back three, with Brandon and Penrice, or Penrith, or however the fuck you pronounce his name. I still will never figure it out because I can't hear commentary, but we move. It is a packed out crowd today because the Green Brigade are back. That is the big thing as well, by the way. It's in that, well, it will be in the video that goes up later on, but the Green Brigade are back. They're in full effect and in full voice, so it's going to be interesting to see if the atmosphere is a little bit different. But the rest of the lineup, they've got Shinnie and Holt in the midfield with Pittman and Noble basically acting as false forwards, I guess would be the term. They'll sit in deep, push around the edges and try and kind of use the wing space if it's there to them. And obviously they've got Bruce Anderson starting up front as well. I mean, bench options were not really too bad in that department, mostly Scots, which is always nice to see actually. It's, at least we know that we still have them. And obviously the two managers, they have options that they can bring on as well. The only one that I say really being a threat is Guthrie, to be honest. But I mean, to be fair, I'm not too strong on the Livingston lore. But here's a little look at the table as it stands today. Now, obviously, if Rangers win their game in hand tomorrow, I believe they play, they will technically still be in good condition. How you doing, Chrissy, mate? How you doing? You getting the I'm presuming you're trying to say hello there. Oh wait, wait a minute, it's you. Alright. But it's one of my mods times out, Chief. Simple as that. How you doing, Jim? Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're well. You're going for a 2-1-1. Well, I mean, it's certainly up there. It's certainly doable. I think for me, personally, it's going to be... I don't know. Because, again, we can see goals all the time, so I'm definitely convinced Livingston will somehow score regardless. The players are walking out there now. Bear in mind, because it is an overseas stream, I'll be delayed even longer than I usually am, so keep that in mind. But besides that, I'll do my best to at least make it interesting. How you doing, guys? Nice to see you, Chief. I'm presuming you're in here to see if we fall flat on our faces or not, but it's all interesting. The sub goal for the day is 1,090, although if the stream pulls in better numbers, then I'll maybe push to get it to 1,100. That's the goal by the end of the year, so if you'd like to help me out, that's the best way you can do that. So they're running through the lineups and stuff right there now. My Windows started fucking howling at me again. I'm going to fix that momentarily. Be back soon. Because we'll be kicking off in about a minute. I'm taking the risk of hearing that fucking thing howling at me being tired. Much. So, that's that. Might be a little cold, but I'm really too fussed by that. We get your predictions in, boys. I'm thinking 3-1. I think we'll bounce back. I think we will win today. It's not going to be a comfortable one though. It's going to be very awkward at the best of times. So yeah, it's a little refresh because, well, I mean, not that we'll be fully underway, but we're kicking off momentarily. Martindale and Rogers have just exchanged huggles on the touchline, so that's always nice to see. Again, Chrissy, it isn't me, Chief. If you get timed out, bear in mind, like, my hands are here, right? You can see what I'm doing the entire time. You know, it's usually one of my mods. Virtual, more likely than not. I think it just depends if you start insulting people in chat. Sometimes YouTube auto times you out too. You won't fall flat, mate, but if we fuck it up the day, then there's a big problem regardless of what happens. So we just need to keep it condensed and don't do anything stupid. 2-1 or 1-2. You're thinking it's a pendulum swing to who takes it. Can't really argue with that. Hey, Dan Scott, nice to see you, Chief. You try and take your drinks away. And hey, mate, look, we just keep it composed. We keep it going. We'll have to refresh on this because, I mean, Livingston have just got the ball rolling on that screen there. If we lose this, do you think it's Rogers out? Nah, not necessarily. I mean, the guy is getting paid $4 million a year and Celtic aren't the type to waste money, so by all accounts, it will be interesting to see how this goes. But again, with the way Livingston are set up, I'm curious, because Oberlai will be the midfield, like, defensive player that will kind of push forward when he has to, pull deeper when he needs to as well. But Celtic's formation kind of says to me that we're going to go a lot more attacking today based on the fact that it's Bernardo and not Turnbull. We're not playing conventional or safe. You're thinking 2-0? Can't argue with that, Chief. Cannot argue with that at all. Well, here's Taylor, immediately looking for options. Doesn't quite find any clear-cut routes in behind, but he'll keep the pressure alive. Switch it to Scales, and there's already options on. I wouldn't say it's a full Celtic Park, I'll make that clear right now, but the Green Brigade are absolutely back in full effect, which is always lovely to see, to be fair. A lot of corners actually got life to it again, which is nice. Well, Taylor doesn't really do much with that one, it's kind of just deflected out. Livingston will have an easy chance to get their first few touches of the ball. And the first place they go is back towards their goalkeeper. He pings it up looking for Pittman, but it's straight into the feet of Johnston, who takes a great first touch, and we could start an early break. Here's Maeda, who's back in the lineup, well, is in a starting lineup anyway for the first time in like a month, which is always good to see. It's always nice. Depends on how your strikers are in scoring form, Kaz. If not, Livingston will win. It's up in the air. Livingston aren't a team that are known for chances, but they're a team that are known for frustrating and getting like draws or like basically digging out results when they really need to. But it seems to be all up the left hand side of the pitch so far in the opening 2 or so minutes. Taylor goes for the exchange, cuts it back, and there is space for Paolo to swing an across. He gets it towards the edge of the D. There's a good ball in behind, and it's just about cleared away there. just about, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Oberlai will kind of hold that line. Penrith tries to come out to mark his man, doesn't quite get there, and the throws played in by Celtic. There's good passing around the edge, but nothing too severe as of yet. I just don't want to see us going side to side the whole match, you know what I mean? I want to actually see us get it into the box and fire shots away, and if there is space, take them for range. We just need to just cut out all the fancy schmancy pish, basically. Because if we can do that, then we're fine. I think it's shocking. They literally had a political opinion and the club thought, aye, fuck it, let's ruin the entire season momentum to prove a point. The only point the board have proved is that they're fucking worthless. Simple and pure. How you doing, Joe? Nice to see you, mate. You're thinking 4-1 today. Well, I mean, you're more optimistic than most, but you're... I'm just a tad more optimistic than me, actually. For me, it's... I went 3-1. I don't think it's going to be a comfortable one, though. It's going to be like the St Johnstone 3-1. How you doing, Sandwich, mate? Nice to see you, Chief. Not necessarily, Michael. There's been a couple of clips that went viral, like me just reacting to the games, I guess. So you get a couple of there, but Gaz has been in chat for absolutely ages. You know what I mean? He's one of the good ones. Hey then, Sandra. Hope you're well. That's a great ball across. There's a really good. Oh, what the fuck? That was a great opportunity for Paulo. That was a simple ball across, and it would have been 1-0 there. Instead, scuffs it and it gives them a chance to clear it away. That's unfortunate. That really could have been something good. Corner into the near post. We've just missed another sitter. We've missed 2 in about 3 seconds. After a fucking flyer, boys. That one was literally on the line. How the fuck did that not go in? Did it get trapped under his feet and bounce up or something? Because there is no way. We should be 1 up. Bro. Oh, Edward. Fair enough. I mean, I just seen Sandra and presumed you were someone new. Fair enough, Edward. How you doing it? I'm presuming Burns, right? If my brain serves me correct. Oh, just a 1-2 exchange between Carter Vickers and Hart at the back, and we'll try and break forward. The good sign is that we're getting into the box a lot more frequently. The sad thing is that in 5 minutes we've already missed 2 very good opportunities to put the ball in the net, which has literally been our biggest problem for the last month. Show some fucking cutting edge, boys, man. That is the only thing that we've pretty much lacked in. That and a goalkeeper with fucking wrists. They ain't made of cheese strings, but I'm still baffled how that didn't fucking creep in. Like, O'Reilly literally had the ball open, and I love O'Reilly, which is why it's confusing to me how he's missed from point blank range. Like, there's sitters and then there's that. Absolute fucking... He's not scoring or should have started. Nah, maybe not, Michael. Kyogo makes sense, especially with Maeda being back in the lineup, because it means we'll use the overlapping low cross kind of system, which has already worked like twice. If we just had a fucking finishing bone in our body, man. But Johnston spreads the play across to our captain, just lays it short, and there could be a quick switch straight back out to the Canadian. Is he going to go for it? He is, and behind there is a chance. Cut across! Kyogo nearly gets there ahead of the goalkeeper, but he's strong enough to make his way out in time. It's a bit unlucky for us, but again, the pressure's there. We're building up momentum every single attack. Kyogo was just about a half inch away or so. He'd beaten the goalkeeper to that, but he shows, in fairness to him, he shows really good wrists, keeps it in his chest and doesn't let the ball get anywhere away from him. Switches it up towards Newell, looking for a quick pass. Livingston don't really do much with the initial first touch. Celtic will it back and Carter Vickers will be able to spread the play again. Nice, that's what we need to see more of. Good ball out towards Johnston again. Looking for Maeda, but no one's there. Although Kyogo's decided to see the options, plays the ball across into absolutely no one though, and I think O'Reilly just kind of gestured him to say, lad, use your eyes. Like, I mean, was Kyogo maybe offside in the initial play? Maybe in the initial pass he might have been offside, but even with that, wasn't the greatest pass. You can tell he was looking for Palmer, but it was never really there. How's my jaw? It's alright. I mean, the first day or two after it was not fun at all. Like, the fucking blood clot came out, so I had to spend like 4 hours just sitting in absolute pain. But, Yeah, for the most part it's not bad. It's already kind of started healing back. There's no infections or anything, so all is well. And obviously I don't have a tooth pain that's absolutely ripping my ass out, so I'm happy about that at the very least. Just a wee bit tender. Usual stuff, mate, but thank you for asking. How you doing, MK? How you doing? I've seen your comment when I booted up my PC earlier on. Here's a chance for surely Kyogo's missed another sitter! How many fucking chances, brother? We've missed 3 golden opportunities and it's not even been 10 fucking minutes. Boys, pull your fucking fingers out, man. Please. Literally rolls to him. He puts that anywhere besides straight at the keeper it's in. How fucking bad do you need to be? How shit does your confidence need to be shot? He's had like 4 golden opportunities in the last few match days and the fucker's scored like once. It's actually starting to get under my fucking skin. That was worse than O'Reilly's. Because O'Reilly had to take it on a half bounce, so you can understand why you might miss swing. Kyogo just hit it straight at the fucking defence, man. Worthless. You had the whole fucking net, my brother. That is fucking laughable, man. That's a left back's finish if I've ever fucking seen one. Fucker's gotten too used to playing at centre forward that when he does get actual opportunities that he would always finish last season, he'll just fucking miss them this time round. We would be 3-0 up if we had competent fucking attack. It's a miracle. It is a genuine miracle, man. Kyogo, oh please, right, he's won the ball back here. He's redeemed himself slightly. Make an attack out of it. No, instead, he just passes it out of fucking play. What the fuck is your skip, pal? He's mentally out the door, I'm telling you, man. That fucker might be gone by January. There is no way you play this shit unless you're on the way out. This is Edward levels if I can't be arsed. Literally gets a fucking chance handed to him, misses it. A second later gets another one to play a perfect pass in behind and instead just cuts it and it's nowhere near fucking goal. Beautiful. I love you, Kyogo, but if you miss another fucking chance, I'm respectfully asking you to fuck off. I think we've already had like a fucking goal and a half of XG as well. This is, like it's just... We need a striker, man. And for those that have just came in, by the way, I have a transfer video that's made. I bet you don't think it will be a laugh. I know fucking 2 right based on this. But I made a transfer rumour video that will be up either later on today or for Christmas Eve. So Riley off in January too. Maybe not him. But Kyogo's a striker. It's his literal fucking job to finish really simple opportunities, and the cunt's missed 2 golden ones. And again, it's not really even past, like, we're not even 15 minutes into the goddamn game. We could already have this game wrapped up 3 fucking nil. This is what I'm talking about. It's like we make it deliberately hard for ourselves. Can't blame the fucking manager for this at all. This is just straight up shite for every single fucking player on the pitch so far. Like, again, making all the opportunities, making all the right passes, getting into all the right spaces, doing all the right fucking things. And then the second there's some pressure on, they just kind of capitulate and fold like a deck of cards. I don't mind it to an extent, but we need to really fucking put one in the net, man, for my own sanity's sake. It's a bit better there for Taylor, tries to move up into space. Good for Palmer, that's a little bit better. Take a run at him, son. Instead decides to cut it back into space. Bernardo rolls the ball through. Don't mind that, but we're kind of just being locked out of the box as it stands. Livingston are more than happy to kind of hold the shape. Keep the ball, nice. Do their best to kind of force the issue a little bit. It's a good play in behind for us again here. Johnston's got it under control. McGregor. Nice. Keep it under control. Move the ball swiftly. A bit better than that, yes. Ah, fuck. Now my stream has froze. That's absolutely superb. I'll wait for that to do its thing. Well, there's already rumours of people that are leaving, to be fair, MK. There's, Quan's apparently heading back to the J-League for, I think Gambo Osaka's taking back for about 850 grand. So we made 50k profit on a player. I suppose that's something. Give this a wee refresh and see if that helps. No, apparently not. Fabulous, hold on. Try some other of the usual jazz. There we go, that's a lot fucking better for Palmer, there we go. Nice. I literally loaded right in the middle of an attack. We'll have to see it played out towards the left hand side. Palmer. A little bit better if he can keep it under his feet. He doesn't quite get it under control, unfortunately, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Into the box, go on, surely this time! Get him off the fucking pitch. Kyogo's missed another sitter. It's a great ball into the box by McGregor, and the fucking... I'm getting really fed up with you, mate. He just hits it straight into the defender again. That's twice now. In 6 minutes you have been blessed with an opportunity and you've decided to just squander it, my guy. Figure your fucking life out. He's already mentally at Tottenham, it fucking feels like, man. Yeah, honestly, Alfie, it feels like it at times. It's like we're masochistic. We must be. There's a free kick on the edge of the box. There's been claims of a penalty, but it didn't look like it was in the box. We've decided to play the quick free kick, and the referee, you stupid cunt. Yep, the referee's just saved Livingston a belter there. That was a 3-on-1, and he blew the whistle back because we played the free kick too quickly. Suck your maw, you fat fucking cunt. I'm not doing this for another match day. All I have witnessed is sitter after sitter after sitter, and then already a wrong refereeing decision. Fucking excellent start to the game, boys. They pulled it back for the free kick, so at least they've given us a free kick back. They haven't tried to fucking figure out a way to cancel it against us. But Palmer was literally about 3 seconds away from putting it in the back of the net before they pulled it back, which is a bit of a shame, but it is in a good position. Think Lee Griffiths against Hapoel Beersheva type territory. But on the other side, so Palmer can realistically at least swing this in towards the back stick, force the keeper to parry it. That's like the minimum requirement I'm expecting. There is a shot near post save. It is spilled by the keeper, surely! Fucking score, please! Oh my god, we've just... I do not know how many opportunities these motherfuckers need, but if I was getting paid 50 quid a week to play for Celtic, I would fucking run through heaven and earth to make sure that goes in. But no, they just half-ass punt it into the defence. Like, it's just fucking laughable. We've had so many opportunities already, but we're not fucking taking them. And the problem is, Livingston will walk up the other end of the park, they'll get one half opportunity, and I fucking bet you that because we have fucking heart between the sticks, it will just roll right in, and we'll somehow lose this game 1-0. And I swear to fucking God, if we do lose, it's not just the manager that needs to fuck off, it's the lot of them. Seriously, man, how the fuck? O'Reilly gets in front of it, he keeps it alive by at least kind of sticking his leg in. It's just poor, man. The fucking rebound shot was shit for Paolo. Straight into the legs of the defender again, man. That's what I'm saying. Twice we've had absolute golden opportunities pop up a yard in front of the fucking goal, and we've missed twice now. Make that fucking XG count like 2. Yeah, literally 5 or 6 genuine opportunities. Kyogo's a decent player. I've had to put up with Dessers. Aye, but at least Dessers can score a goal that's occasionally fucking needed. Kyogo's had 3 opportunities, and I'm not even saying that half-hearted. He's had 3 golden opportunities, one of which was from fucking inside the 6-yard box against the net, and he hit it straight at the fucking defender that was on the line. I don't give a shit if he's our best player. He fucking isn't by a long shot this season. Last season, Kyogo was one of the best players I've ever seen. This season, Kyogo is like fucking Griffiths post-accusations. Little cunt needs to wake up and start playing some fucking football. It is what he's paid to do at the end of the day. Cleared away by Oberlai. We're going to win this one back. Carter Vickers, for some reason, just doesn't go towards the ball, but thankfully it's not the greatest touch by Newbold. Pittman's going to put some pressure on, so Scale switches it. Here's Palmer. What's the Honduran going to do? Good touch inside. A little bit better for him. A lot better for him, actually. The referee gets in his way, so that's going to annoy me as well. Maeda, great first touch. Beautiful hold-up play. But no one's making space for him. Eventually just has to pick the option to go back towards McGregor. Taylor. A little bit more pressing prowess for us. That's a little bit better. Nice. Johnston rolls it back in towards the feet of the captain. There's a little option here if he wants to take it. I can see the run that Taylor wants to make. But instead we play it inside and we've just kind of boxed ourselves in a little bit there. Although fair play, absolutely fair play there for Johnston to win the ball back. Maeda just kind of drops into his position to make up the space. Kelly are 2-0 up against St Johnstone. Aye, but I mean St Johnstone aren't exactly amazing. Thank you to the person who unsubscribed, by the way. Very cool. Do a reverse sub goal. I want to end the day on 1,080. Nah, if you want to help the channel out, please subscribe. Best thing you can do. If not, just like it and share it. That's a bit of a better take for McGregor. I don't mind that as long as we keep it on the fucking floor this time. Which we do. Okay. They're starting to realise the over the tops ain't working. They're keeping it on the deck. Carter Vickers spreads the play. Nice for Scales. He'll move that into optionary space for Palmer. It's a bit of a weird touch, but Taylor will get there. And it's not the worst ball into the box, but it was a low one, so Livingston do get it clear. It's a bit better for us. At least there's actual intent this time. That's a lot better for... Oh, that should be a foul. Referee says no. He gets the ball punted into him. The referee says no foul to that as well. This cunt's literally playing sabotage. It's your script, pal. Fucking beating doing his usual crap. We love to see it, Maeda. Laid in towards McGregor. He's going to be put under pressure now, but he gets the ball away. Pass in behind Kyogo. Please, wee man. Just stop taking fancy touches. Fucking loses the ball and Palmer has to play recovery merchant for him again. This time Kyogo gets the ball in behind. Maeda. He's missed a sitter. Holy fucking Christ, lads. Are you just playing fucking hot potato? Honestly, if we haven't got one goal by half time, I am fucking telling you, Rodgers will have actually every reason to walk in there and be like, and you're saying that I'm at fault. Nothing has been wrong with the tactics. We've had the ball in front of the net about 6 times. And fucking Maeda's just missed another sitter. It seems that Asian players just don't understand how to take a first fucking touch. Fucking hell, man. You had O'Reilly miss the corner sitter. Kyogo missed the fucking 6-yard one. The pass in behind that Kyogo failed. The Palmer cross. And now this. 5 times we've got the ball into the box in the 6-yard area. 5 fucking times we failed to score. But we don't need a striker, right, lads? Fucking joke. You cunts better start digging some real grit into yourselves because it is getting laughable very quickly. The thing is, Livingston haven't done anything. They've had 15% of the ball. The Stars have they haven't done anything. They haven't even been in our box. They're literally just sitting in like sad wee fucking... I need to take a goddamn second, man. But the fact is, we should be fucking 5, not like 2 or 3. We should be 5 up. If Kyogo was a fucking finisher, he would have had a hat-trick by now. That's the level. I don't get it. Why does every team against us, they only need 5 or 6 shots maybe, and that's it, you know, they'll get a goal out of it. But, nah, of course. We need to have like fucking 40 shots to get 1 goal. They've been in our half 15% of the time. That is ridiculous, man. I swear to God. It's like watching a game of FIFA where the sliders are all the way up for the other fucking team and all you're doing is just watching whatever this is. Ball in behind, Maeda's on the chase. Put some pressure on the goalkeeper at least, I can respect that, but the keeper goes down acting like he's just been fucking clotted. Get up your sad excuse, man. It doesn't matter if the defender got there before Maeda, the ball went to him. Should have scored. Honestly, well, see what you said, Sandwich, it's kind of what it feels like. It's like half of them must have taken a very hard drug prior to doing this. Like they must have a fucking crack room inside the goddamn dressing room, because there's no way that you miss all these chances unless you're intentionally doing it to be mean. Like some of the shots you would swear they were fucking goal line clearances, half the goddamn, like that, it's just... So I don't miss Celtic games, so whenever I see performances like this, it pisses me off more than when we just get outright beaten. Because the Hearts game, we weren't horrible. Oh, Kyogo. Oh, Kyogo. If you could just take a good talk. I'm done caring about him already. Goalkeeper's down, he's been crippled again. We know the usual script of these games, boys. They're going to just stop diving, because they already fucking know they should be about 5-0 down. Perfect ball in behind. Just a better press for Maeda, and maybe he would have got there first. Yeah, but his defender clotted into him, so... But he's on his feet the second the referee comes over to him. How ironic. Carter Vickers. To Johnston. Is he going to look for the cross? No. He's going to do what he's done the last few times. Play it back into space. Carter Vickers. That was actually really good for Taylor. That pass was sick. Go on, Palmer. Labels it. Labels it in. Here's Taylor again. From the edge of the area. Ball in behind. It's just over. Oh, I'm not sure who that was that made the run in behind. There's a shot for Palmer, and that one sails over the bar. Everything except a goal, boys. And in a sport where fucking goals matter, it's a bit laughable. Just went a bit too high over fucking Taylor there, that's unlucky. Palmer got it on the recovery, and again he's been doing that a lot in the start of this game. Just waiting for those loose balls and try to pick it up. I don't have any managerial preferences, MKS. Literally anyone would be better, ideally. Bear in mind in summer when we were getting linked with Jürgen Nagelsmann and stuff like that. Instead we ended up with this fucking shit. There are transfer rumours, again. I can't really go into them because I've got a video that's made and ready to go that talks about a lot of the transfers. The only one that's developed since I rendered that video was the one I mentioned earlier on. Collins might be, he's heading back to Japan on the 15th of January when the J-League transfer window opens. He'll be heading back to Gambo Osaka for 850 grand. That's the only confirmed deal in or out as it stands. They won't replace Wall, but the fans will when they fucking pull his head clean off his stupid manky fucking shoulders. Because Celtic fans are many things, but impatient is top of the list. I don't mind seeing us lose or fucking drop points, but there's a way to do it, and it's not like this, where you're missing every fucking opportunity you're handed. Well, at this point in time, they're the most fucking overpaid players that have ever played for Celtic in history, full stop. I mean, Joe Hart's on 25 grand a week. What the fuck does a man do? Literally nothing. Don't even get me fucking started on the attack, man. Well, let me put it to you like this, right? If we had a Gukamakis, we would have easily been 4-0 up in this game. I like Kyogo, I think he's a great player, but see when he plays like this, it is nothing short of fucking horrific. Man's had the world handed to him and he still throws it back in your fucking face. It's just... See, if you're mentally playing like that, mate, it's literally just Odson Edward all over again. He's already, I guarantee you, he's been contacted by some fucking Premier League team. Probably not even a good one as well. But that's cool. If he doesn't want to play for the badge, that's fine. Just fucking replace him and move on. That's what we did with Gukimakis after all. That's a good ball out towards... Well, Livingston are actually trying to make their way into our half. Simple tackle. Effective tackle for O'Reilly. We'd love to see it, and the ball's played forward. Maeda just runs into space and gives the ball away for some reason. We'd love to see it. Have any shite EPL teams had their managers sacked yet? Not off the top of my head. We desperately need Kukamakis and Abada. No, Abada maybe. I mean, Abada's fit. The fucker could walk back into the team right now if he wants to, but because he's political views, he's like, no, fuck this club. It's like, no offence, if I was a manager and Abada was fit right now, I'd be like, get on the pitch, you wee fucking rat. If you don't want to fucking play for us, that's fine, but play for your fucking wages or you don't get them. Laid out towards the edge of the area. Here's McGregor, one of the few players that has been consistent. Good ball in! It takes a fucking massive deflection off of Oberlai, and he kind of takes a second to realise how lucky he was because it cannons off the side, netting and out for a corner. That really could have been unlucky. They thought that it would have been ironic if Livingston scored the goal for us, but corner kick as it stands. We might be able to dig something out for this. Palmer's in the corner, the Green Brigade are in full effect. The ball is blown away for the corner flag, fuck's sake. Right as he went to take it to. Ball swung into the near post, cleared away quite convincingly, to be fair, by Parks. Straight back towards the throw-in selection. It's Palmer, plays it short. Cuts it back to the Hondurans. Good work for Taylor there. Can't believe I'm saying this, but Taylor's been probably one of the better players in the game so far. Positionally, he's done everything right. Carter Vickers. Cutting out layout. That's a good pass in behind. Taylor has it on the edge of the area again. Goes for the whipper. Oh! Surely! How many opportunities do you need? Perfect ball into the box and O'Reilly just... Can he take it under fucking control? It just rolls limply over towards the goalkeeper. How many fucking chances? See if you can't score for inside the box, you worthless cunts. How about start taking shots for outside? Switch it up if you can't score. All of those miraculous opportunities in 30 minutes of goddamn fucking football. What the fuck am I witnessing, man? There's capitulations and then there's complacency and then there's both. It's like fucking Burnley just walked in and took any attacking momentum we had. We've been in the box a lot, to be fair, Chrissy, so I wouldn't be surprised if, like, at some point we do end up with a penalty, but we fucking shouldn't need them. We should be about fucking 6-0 up. Like, football is such a messy sport at the best of times, but games like this are the epitome. Because despite all the opportunities we're making, we're refusing to do anything with them. It's like Livingston are going, here, I'm going to open the door for you. Walk in, and then we just walk into the wall instead. It's sad. Like Postecoglou managed to make this bunch of players play like they were fucking mini Barcelona. Under Brendan Rodgers, it's like a mini fucking Grimsby. Grim being the fucking key part of this. Ball in behind. Takes a good control touch for once. Well done, wee man. Bit better for Kyogo. Keeps it under control for McGregor. Out towards the right hand side. Here's Johnston. Bit better. Cuts it across. It's cleared away just about. Takes a bounce off of Parkes. Oberlai marks his man out and is cleared away by, I think, Holt there. Hart gathers it from the clearance and Carter Vickers will be able to reshape and go again. Celtic are just pinned in their half. There isn't a single Celtic player that's outfield that is not across the halfway line right now. Ball in behind again, but no real conviction on the pass and it's easily collected. Bruh. Absolute bruh. going to have an aneurysm. I'm going to have a stroke. Fuck that, man. A full-on stroke. It's all off in the Puff. You're absolutely spot on, Jim. If we had finishing product, man, we'd probably have like 100 goals a season easily. But it's baffling, man. It's like they're getting handed the world and they're just not taking it. And it's confusing. It's very confusing. There's a decent attempt to cut the ball in behind. It's given away though. Although Livingston, once again, they're just happy to sit in. As soon as they get it, their objective is punt it as far up the pitch as possible, and that's it. Another good ball in behind. Palmer's on the chase. Doesn't quite get there. I can respect the fact that he still went for it. Or was it Taylor that made the run? And Palmer that made the pass? Oh, it was Palmer that made the pass. Honestly, Taylor's been the best player of the day. Which is a fucking shame. But all our attackers are playing on fucking 5s and maybe 4s. Kyogo's playing at a 2 right now. That's probably the worst striker performance I've seen for him, and I've seen some fucking howlers. Livingston have it. They might actually do something with it. There's a ball in behind. Livingston have actually gotten in behind. Hearts came out and managed to claim it. They're trying to say that it is a corner though. I mean, it can and off the guy's knee, didn't it? Plus, I mean, Nibble was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have fucking counted. Fair enough. We've already played basically all of the cards as it is, barring it. Concede scored 1. No, we're not going to concede. I'll tell you right now, Livingston have barely done anything of fucking note at all. Like, it's not even like the Hearts game where Hearts were defending, but at least they were trying. Like, Livingston have no intent of playing fucking attacking football whatsoever. But this is what I'm saying. It's like teams have just figured out, hey, put an extra midfielder in the team and it cuts out 90% of the creativity. Like, shit's just sad. Honestly. Because Rodgers refuses to switch tactics. The players refuse to fucking try. What are you expecting, honestly? Nice ball in behind there. Again, Taylor's doing the most. I have nothing but respect for the way he's playing right now. If he played like this every fucking match day, he'd be brilliant. The only one that's doing the passes in behind, the only one that's getting the balls out and trying to fucking force any issues. A little bit better though. But I don't want to see any high line progress, to be fair, but we're keeping it condensed. Thank you to the few people who have subscribed, by the way. I just realised that. Sub goal for this stream's 1,090 if you want to help me out. This is a game for Turnbull. Yeah. I think maybe taking Paolo off, or maybe O'Reilly even, because O'Reilly's just, he's missed 2 fucking sitters as well. Here's Kyogo on the header. Maeda! Why can't you use your fucking shiny... You have a shiny bald head, my guy. Fucking use it! Kyogo does the right thing there. Heads it up, plays it into Maeda, the perfect pass. Maeda then turns into Kyogo and doesn't header it because he's fucking idiotic, but instead tries to half volley it with his knee. We need Scottish attackers, man. We need someone that can stick their fucking head on it, man. Because I'm ready to stick my fucking head on him. There's a second fucking sitter for Maeda. It seems that if you're Japanese, the fucking entire game plan is play sexy football until you need to score. And then fucking miss somehow. Fucking bump it up, man. We now should have had 7. It's getting so fucking sad at the best of times, but this is just... You know the way like a disappointed parent gets like a fucking really shitty report card of their lane and they just kind of give you the stare. You told me you were doing good though. What the fuck? This is what this game has essentially been. Well, look, Livingston are actually going forward. Oh, Livingston got a cross off. Let's go. They have an attacking bone in their body. There might be a fucking chance for this game to be somewhat entertaining. Because our attack isn't fucking going to do anything clearly. I guarantee you it'll be fucking Scales or Taylor that will score. That's what I'm going to, genuinely, outright right now, I'm calling it. I bet you it will be a defender that scores because our attacker that fucking worthless right now. Johnston. Carter Vickers starts playing up. He's going to have a crack for range. It comes off at Kyogo. Brother! You might as well be playing for fucking Livingston. Did it come off the Livingston player as well, or did it kind of hit either one of them? Oh no, wait, it didn't hit Kyogo at all. I thought on that camera angle it looked like it hit Kyogo. But it didn't. It came off the face of the defender. Oh, that's a sore nose if I've ever seen one. Aye, Hearts are much more different for Livingston in the fact that they actually have tactics. Livingston's entire tactic right now as it stands is sit in and defend, and that's it. They are not going forward. If you haven't looked at the stats, it's not fucking obvious. They've done nothing of note. They've spent more time on the ground injured than they have in our own half. So O'Reilly is not the guy I'd be counting on, Robert, mate. The fucking guy's missed 2 absolute pinpoint chances already. That's what I'm saying, right? Kyogo's missed 2 sitters. Palmer's missed a sitter. Maeda's missed 2 sitters. Fucking O'Reilly's missed 2 sitters. And then we had the deflected own, what could have been an own goal for Livingston as well. There is a genuine, there in another reality right now we'd be 6-7-0 up and this game's already done and buried. But for whatever reason, this is what I'm witnessing. Fucking Martindale can't believe his luck, man. His eyebrows are constantly like this. Like a fucking meerkat that's on goddamn Predator watch. So why the fuck are we still not in this game somehow? Parks is still down and injured. They might have taken it, because it did look like a solo one, to be fair. But like, no 6'3" man gets hit in the face and then falls back the way he does. Don't know, maybe they're putting some cotton buds up his nose or something to stop the bleeding. Don't show me a close-up of Kyogo until the guy scores. Fucking waste of a starting spot today so far, man. What does he need to do to get minutes? The guy actually scores goals when it fucking matters. And we've got Kyogo that's playing like it's a Sunday League training session. It's days like this, Rodgers will tear a few. Aye, absolutely. Having a Domino's fell, could I said, nah. Again, I'm telling you right, based on that shit, 3-1's not happening. Because Livingston aren't going to score, but we're not scoring 3. Shankland scored again. Case in fucking point. The only one that I want to see is sign is Chris Gordon or fucking Ionidas. Either one of those two and I'll be happy. Very busy today, but stopped to give a stream like, oh, thank you, Megan. I hope you're well, and you enjoy your Christmas. If you're already gone, then fair enough. But if you're still here, then have a splendid Christmas. Blue lock is not working for these guys. Fucking, we need a Barrow, man. We need Barrow now. We just need someone that can thunder cunt at top bins for like 60 yards and just move on with our day. It would be so nice. We do have a player that's like that in David Turnbull, but for some reason we thought Paulo Bernardo would have been the starting decision. Again, I'm not opposed to Paulo because he's not played bad. This is the thing. From the midfield back, fucking excellent all round. There's not a single issue. It's literally the front 3 today. But it's like whenever we play a game, it's like fucking Rodgers walks into like a, you see one of those like roulette spinners, and it's just got midfield, defence and attack, and he pulls it, and it just spins, and whatever one it lands on, that part of the team will play like utter shit that day. Because the midfield's winning every loose ball, every loose tackle, the defence has picked up every loose ball as well. Hart's positionally been fine, he's not done anything wrong. I mean, it's not as if Livingston have done anything attacking to really merit even mentioning Hart. But it's literally just the front 3 today, with the exception of maybe O'Reilly's half chances too. Well, I say half chances, they're more like fucking full gilt-edged misses, but... yeah, Livingston just clear it away, it's another throw-in for us. See if we can do something with this, please. If we just get one before half-time, so I have to actually have something to fucking smile about, please. That'd be sick. Taylor. Good extension touch, keeps it in play for Palmer. 1-2 play between them if they can make it work. They're trying to say it's a throw in for Livingston. They've given it. It might have came off of Taylor's leg. Fair enough. Already up north. Oh, that's cool. Where are you spending your Christmas, Megan? Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Keep it lemon. Mobile will get it started, see if they can get into our half. Pittman tries it, to be fair to him. Anderson tries to cover up on the space, but we just play it back towards Hart, and I think that's the first time I've seen him in like 10 minutes. Carter Vickers goes for the exchange pass. It's a really good one as well if he can keep it under control, Taylor, and he does. Great touch for him. Again, Taylor has actually been probably the best player on the pitch today. He's the one that's making most chances, and as soon as I say that, he plays in a really bad ball in behind the Palmer. Livingston get it, but again, they just punt it clear. They're not planning on doing anything at all, man. They're playing for the 0-0, absolutely. McGregor rolls it across for Cameron Carter-Vickers, gets it back towards the captain. The skipper's looking for an exchange pass. No one's really willing. Just move the ball, boys. Yeah, Livingston try to put a bit of pressure on, but McGregor has it back after 1 or 2 passes in amongst his comrades. There's a good move for Johnston, tries to get past his man. Good ball into the box again. It's a really good touch, actually, to be fair. Still not cleared. Celtic have it basically inside about 25 yards of space. There's literally about 20 bodies in that little thin part of the pitch. Livingston get it clear again. It's going to be another throw-in. Oh, that's fair enough. Will you enjoy him? That's totally fine. I get that you're a busy person, so it's all good. But you enjoy yourself. You forgot the Hart was playing? Yeah, I think we genuinely could have put a fucking chair in between the sticks and nothing in this game would have been different. Not a single thing. Palmer, good pass for Taylor again. Those two seem to be doing a lot of the creative work for us this half. It's another corner. Don't seem too happy about it, but it was. Yeah, you've got all the big ones trying to mark them out. You've got Oberlin marking Carter Vickers. Oh, tell you what, man, I don't think it was intentional, but it was heading in towards the net for Palmer's cross. Keeper had to come out and claim it. Fair enough. He's also held the ball for like 20 seconds. Eventually he points it away. I'm pretty sure that was way more than 6 seconds and it's offside anyway, so what the fuck was the point in that? Just time wasting merchants, man. It's their entire game plan. Oh yeah, no, should have definitely started this game, 100%. Fuck, honestly, James goddamn Forrest should have started this game over Kyogo based on what I've seen. Why doesn't Celtic use the Australian striker? Because Tilly was a left winger by nature and he's shite. So that's probably why. Need to get out of this. Performance is good and we lack the goals. Yeah, it's the exact same as Hearts and Kelly. We're the better team, comfortably the dominant team, but we don't take chances. The other team do take chances and somehow we lose anyway because that's just how it goes. Shit's laughable at the best of times, man. Goalkeeper's going to clear it away. Hamilton will probably just do what he's always done and just send it towards the back, and that's exactly what he does. It's out for a Celtic throw-in. Why is this how is this a fucking SPFL team? Livingston are playing like absolute, I mean, I'm going to just say it outright, absolute gimps, pussies, worthless scum. And yet somehow they're still in this game. They have not done fucking nothing. At least Hearts had cracks, you know what I mean? At least Kelly gave us a game. If we fucking somehow don't pick up all 3 for this though, that's when questions really need to be asked. Kelly was bad. Hearts was awful. If we fuck it for this... Nah, it's not just Rodgers that needs to go, it's like half the fucking working goddamn team of that place. Complacency is absolutely fucking grown in that place, 100%. Start the season so fucking well and then fall off with a vengeance, it seems. Livingston are time wasting on a throw. They've taken 40 seconds so far. Still ain't thrown it. Still ain't thrown it. You know it's bad when the camera pans to the referee and there's still no fucking whistle call. Throw the ball, you fat cunt! They've held the ball more than they fucking actually had it at their feet. Eventually they gets the throw in. After about a minute and a half, Kyogo gets the ball clear. Pointless once again. Forces the issue. Nice for Maeda to keep the pressure on and alive. Livingston fall over, so they're looking for the full or the throw in. Yep, they're getting a fucking killy throw. Love to see it. I'll have a swear jaw. Why would I need one? I'll be fucking broke. That's not how they play every week, Lynn. Absolutely no fucking chance in hell they play like that. Livingston, at least when they do play, like I take the game last week, the 1-1 draw. They were the better team in that game. They had more shots, a little less of the ball, but they had, you know, actual fucking, you know, a route into the game to justify why they should get something from it. Livingston have done fuck all. And I'm meaning that in the nicest way possible. They have literally done nothing. They're trying to claim handball. Of course they would, man. They get into the box once in like 40 minutes and they'll try to claim handball for a cross. That won't be given because it clearly fucking was nowhere near them. But they'll play on anyway. Maeda wins it back. Livingston will still try to complain. You love to see it. And then they just bundle literally straight through the back of Maeda. And he plays advantage rather than giving a fucking straight fucking yellow. My god, man, it's everything that can possibly go wrong has. Ball's into the box. Here's Maeda, has a crack, blocked by the defender again. Out for a fucking Celtic throw-in. I feel like I say that more than anything else. No, I'm telling you now, man, when January hits, Thomas will fucking... most of these cunts are dead weight, I'm telling you now. I know, genuinely, Tom. Cyprus is rubbing their hands at the prospect of what's happening over here. They don't do it. No, they generally don't win. It's like it's half time here, by the way. That is literally, I do not understand how that half of football went by without a fucking goal. But all I'm saying, get Kyogo off the pitch, the useless cunt. Get on and fucking for once, just don't bottle it. It's not that hard of a request. Like I guarantee you, there are people that have like gotten their kids fucking, you know, Livingston game tickets, you know, as their Christmas present, and they're, you know, going to Celtic Park all happy and jolly, like, oh, I get to see my team, and then they get to witness that. The only good thing about the game so far is the fact that the Green Brigades made the atmosphere somewhat tolerable. But every aspect of that performance was just... especially on the finishing edge. But we'll check the other scores very quickly, see what's happening. Hearts are 1-0 up against St Mirren. And well, they've been postponed, but that's probably because of the storm fronts that are in. And Kelly are actually 2-0 up against St Johnstone. Watson and Watkins. What's the stats between? Yeah, I mean, at least Hearts have a merit of actually being ahead in this one. And then there's this. 23% of the ball. 23% of the ball in 45 minutes. Not a single fucking shot. Less than 50% of passing accuracy. Somehow still 0-0. Makes sense to me. Michael, with all due respect, I'm not going to ever not swear because it's just woven into how I am. If people take offence to it, then quite frankly. But yeah, that was the wrong screen. Half-time screen, that was fucking wow. Absolute wow. There are a couple of things that need to be changed. It's sad though, Taylor has actually been, without a doubt, one of the better players on the pitch today. which is weird considering the fact in the last match he was undoubtedly one of the worst. It literally just plays into everything that I always say. It's like, it's just inconsistency every fucking time. I don't mind the occasional, again, bad performance here or there, but Kyogo hasn't done fucking anything in like a month. Literally a month. O's done more and he's played about fucking half the minutes. And again, 6 goddamn. Yeah, I mean, they're literally going over every single chance that we had. And it's like a fucking highlight reel. That's number 6. There's the Palmer over the ball, that's 7. And then the Maeda sitter. So there have been 8 clear-cut chances that we haven't been able to put away so far. To be fair, I'm away to put up 3-0 on. To be fair, if it comes through, mate, you're a millionaire. Because tell you what, and the bookies will be looking at this like, how? How are they not 3-0 up already? Oh yeah, Stephen, I'm keeping my eye on that one when it gets happened, when it gets played later on the night. Because my wee brother's an Arsenal fan and I support Liverpool, so it's always worth keeping tabs on. It's absolute minging, fucking minging. Yeah, I need to get some actual water. Give me a second. Just to switch it up from the iron brew. Yeah, I mean, Liverpool and Arsenal always kind of provide fireworks in games like that anyway, so I wouldn't be honestly too surprised. Ah, there we go. Get some acid in there, bro. It would make the second half more interesting, but I don't think I'd ever be able to find the end stream button if I did that. I'd end up sitting here for like 30 minutes just staring into space, I'd imagine. The board knows how to shoot themselves in the foot at all times, thinking they're doing the best in recruitment, few new faces needed within the board members, fresh ideas. Yeah, in other words, don't make it a nepotistic fucking goddamn club. Simple as that. Loyal's not qualified in any way, shape or form to be a board member, let alone the fucking chairperson of the board, so as far as I'm concerned, you can park him off a cliff. I mean, I have both. It's just, like I said, sometimes whenever my throat gets hingy, because again, and bear in mind, dental surgery, I thought I wouldn't be able to shout and scream as much, but apparently I'm fine in that department. I haven't checked to see if anyone's, yeah. Only the 1 subscriber so far, which is a bit of a shame, although a couple of people did unsubscribe to be fair, so it's kind of balanced itself out. But if you want to help me out, you're more than welcome to do so. It'd be very kind of you. Our attack's guff in this game. Our attack is absolutely guff in this game, to be fair. But, I mean, nothing else about the performance was bad. But this is what's annoying about it, is that I can't... There's no real chinks in the armours. Yeah, it's literally just as Ben put it there, missed chances, it just feels like Groundhog's Day, because it's the exact same fucking thing as the Kelly match. The only difference in the Kelly match is that we actually scored, because O'Reilly was competent enough to actually score that time. But in this match, no matter what we've been given, whether it's a 6-yard chance or a fucking 20-yard one, we just don't do anything with it. Livingston are basically camping in their own box, and it's working. And it's just irritating because it's the same fucking formations for the past 3 games, but it's just put an extra midfielder in, and that's all you need to do to fucking completely derail the way we play. That shit's whack. But as the New Yorkers say, it is what it is. Where the fuck did I put that? Ah, it's right there. Was anyone still very comfortable with the predictions then? The SPFL way. Feels like it a bit, Reese, to be fair, man. It's because you know what the second half's going to be. Livingston will just start to push themselves deeper and deeper and deeper, and then as soon as like the 80th minute comes, they'll break in one goal. Because that's literally how they do it 90% of the time. Shit's whack though, man. We really shouldn't be giving Livingston a chance as it is anyway. Fair enough, Edward. That's a wee bit weird. But nonetheless, we move, I suppose. Nah, I mean... Well, it's a very bad off day for Kyogo. Which I don't mind to an extent. But the fact is, he's missed like 2 absolute golden opportunities. Still going 2-0. Oh no. But it's just, it gives me like Odsonne Edward vibes, you know, that you could tell that Edward wasn't really, you know, he was like, I'm not going to be at Celtic in like 6 months, so why the fuck should I care kind of type performances. That's the way Kyogo's playing today. He's walking around with his head down and he's only really reacting when the ball comes to him. Like, he will not make a run. That pass in behind, man, if he'd made that pass in behind, he would have redeemed all of everything, all of the mistakes up to that point, but instead he played the worst pass in behind possible. Like, it's the amount of gilt-edged opportunities we've missed in that first half is a bit fucking laughable, and that's been nice about it. Very, very nice about it. Close that window over now because the rain's starting to fall. That's done and done. I find Rodgers' bread and butter tactics are obsolete and he's too stubborn to grow or change. It's basically it, aye. To sum it up in the nicest way possible, Rodgers' tactics might have worked in 2016 when no one really kind of understood how he kind of set himself up to play, but everyone nowadays plays with a 4-3-3 some fucking capacity. Unless you're obviously a fucking SPFL team, in which case you'll play with like 5 at the back and 5 in midfield, and that's basically it. Tearing my throats to shreds over these motherfuckers, man. I'm not, honestly. I think someone mentioned it earlier, it's like a very long period of time that we've gone without scoring a goal now. It's like 180 minutes at the least. Which is insane considering the fact in that fucking time, because I went through and checked there. You've got Hearts, the game against Hearts we had more than 25 shots. The one against Kelly was the same, it was about 27 to 28 shots. If I can remember right, once it loads. Well, 19 shots. And then in this half here, I mean, what are we doing for this one? Let me check very quickly. 11 shots, so, you know, easily surplus of 50 plus attempts on goal in that time, in those 180 minutes. Not a single goal, but there have been about 2 post hits, 1 offside goal, and a bunch of other issues as well. And they have the fucking audacity at half time to show Celtic the game against Barcelona when we beat them 2-1. They have no fucking actual connection with the fans whatsoever, do they? Your team's playing the way it is and your fucking thing to do at half time is to show me Neil Lennon talking about that shit. That's just disgraceful. How about you fucking show the last 2 match days? Try and justify fucking making videos for that, you cunts, man. It's so laughable. The gap in touch, man. There's just, the board clearly don't understand at all. The marketing team do not fucking care either. Because they've done that a lot over the last month, you know what I mean? Like when they banned the Green Brigade, the first thing that they did wasn't to address it, it was to fucking promote some random fucking love for all shit that no one gave a shit about. And now they're doing the same in here. It's like, ah, yeah, we get to half time, 0-0 with Livingston, and boom. Unless Rodgers is a treble winning manager, is, aye. It's the nicest way to put it. Yep. I was going to say that, literally showing all of these pure fancy, beautiful, like incredible game highlights when it's like, but the way we're playing right now, it's like Ronnie Deila at his peak, kind of. You know, just awful. Not really anything to smile about. Again, none of the players have played bad, unless you know, add in the attackers to that formation, in which case we've been fucking god awful. Again, I keep my faith until the 90 minutes are up, but I need to see something in the next, like, 15 minutes after the second half starts, because I swear to God, we should have had this game killed long ago. Like, from the 5th minute, this game should have been 2-0, right? For the 20th, it should have been 5, and from half time, it should have been, like, 7, and somehow it's still fucking all square. It's a miracle. Scientists will study these games and go, that's the law of averages, right? You want to understand how rare that shit is. It's like 1 in like 500 million. All the players are back out and ready to go. So are the Celtic players, so we'll just go back to this screen because we should be getting kicked off very soon. Yes, sir. Plenty of empty seats, mate, but at half time, it feels like that to an extent. The rain's starting to push down, so hopefully we can dance on their fucking graves, go for them this half, and maybe, just maybe, we can do something. That'd be nice. Playing with fear, that final pass is not there. Yeah, basically it, Ian. If we can kind of get that killer final pass, we're in behind, but we've got the ball rolling here, so hopefully if we can do the basics right, we'll get something started and we're fine. How you doing, Jock? Nice to see you, mate. No clear and obvious changes that I'm seeing right now from either side. Livingston will kind of do their usual approach. They'll sit in deep, they'll kind of force the issue, they'll make a problem and they'll do what's necessary, but as long as we keep the tight ship. Rodgers at half time, he better have screamed the soul off these cunts and say to them, lads, see if you did 10% of the finishing accuracy that you usually have, we'd have wrapped this game up by now, which we really should have done. Palmer's out in the here, there's a good chance on the edge of the area, has a crack. Oh! Yes! Fucking thank you, Jesus Christ! Kyogo! Thank you, wee man! He doesn't miss a sitter this time! Good shit! I'm not sure if that was a cross or a shot from Palmer, but it fucking works for us. We make it work for us. Fucking thank you, God. It's a great hit for Palmer, to be fair, but whether that was on... no, they'll check it for... Nah, that's onside, boys. There's no way that gets disallowed. We fucking start as we mean to go in this half. It's amazing what you can do when you just put it on fucking target, man. I'm not sure if it was going to go in with Palmer's initial swerve, because it was kind of looks like it was either going to hit the post or just go past it. So Kyogo takes the gamble, kind of sticks his leg out, and it just about goes into the net. We fucking take that though, man. It's the fucking least we deserve. Now score another. Don't do it, you did it, Kelly, you bastards. My heart is not fucking designed for this shit. It's already failed enough as it is. Ball's moving. Could work out here. It's a throw-in for us, surely. Yeah. Right, Kyogo, you fucking redeemed yourself for the first half. A second one will do. If you miss 2 sitters, score 2 goals to cancel it out, and then we're back at baseline. Maeda tries the cross, it's going to bounce out for another throw in. Oh, it's just like the sub Reese, although there was another Reese that subbed that has your exact same name, so either you've done a full Reese subscribe or it's someone with the actual same name as you, which is weird. 2-0 on the line now, could be. But it's amazing, 40 fucking 5 odd minutes of football in the first half, not a single goal. It took us like a minute into the second half. Honestly, I don't even think Rodgers said anything at the half-time team talk. He must have just walked in, walked up to Kyogo and just see if you fucking miss one more time. Nice, good. Well, that's really well kept in for Taylor. Play spread. Carter Vickers. I can kind of relax my shoulders a wee bit more now that we know that we have a lead. That's a bit shit for my head, although it's just going to roll right out for a goal kick for them. First time you've been here. Ah, well, there's a guy that's subscribed a while back with the exact same name as you, like literally the same spelling and everything. That's why it confused me for a second. I was like, wait, what? 180 minutes without a goal, and then it was basically siphoned out at the start of this half, which is good. We build on it now. It's not just about winning at this point, it's about winning convincingly. But Jesus Christ, man. That took a lot just to get the first one. Fair enough. Maeda just about loses the pit pocket, but McGregor will win that one back instead. Good stuff for the captain. Maeda was offside, so he can't really chase that one in behind, but will force the defender to take the touch first. And then they pull it back for the offside anyway. Do you not know how the offside rule works, you fat cunt? I swear the defender touched it first. He did touch it first, so why the fuck's that offside? He played the ball. Right, fair enough. It's not as if we were going to... maybe we could have made a chance for it, but there was a certain opportunity for a break on, but they've just given us an offside for nothing. Fair enough. Hamilton clears it forward. And that's us seeing Joe Hart for the first time this half, although hopefully not for any reason. Ball's played into the box. Maeda just about spindles it away. We just kind of stifle the ship and keep it moving. Everything's fine in that regard. Nice for Maeda. It wasn't the greatest touch I've ever seen. Switched over to Palmer. That's a little better, boy. Kyogo's starting to get involved in the play a wee bit more. That's a good block for... well, I mean... shit, I forgot his name. God damn it. Whoever the one beside Oberlei is. That is a really good block, although it kind of risked it. It could have gone up towards it. We have a corner kick here. Don't know if we're planning to go short with it or not, to be honest with you. Oh wait, people are saying to... oh, wait, people are saying Liam Scales. Liam Scales, is he actually scored a goal? Liam fucking Scales! Yes! He deserved that, man! The one defender that has been Mr. Consistency himself. Good shit, wee man. And we've just taken what we did in the first half and flipped it on its fucking head. We don't miss those chances. Scales this time just does the basics. It's a near post cross. We've scored for a set piece. Banging. That is a great flick on header as well, because Maeda was the one that was trying to get onto it. Scales just kind of loiters and flicks it up over the back of his head. And Hamilton just kind of leaves his arm out in the air to say, well, what am I meant to do there? It was a perfect flick on. And the one boy that deserved a goal, probably more than anyone else, especially over the last few months based on his performances. Liam fucking goddamn Scales. Good shit, sir. We love to see it. I like him more than Carter Vickers right now. Simply put. That's exactly what we needed, man. We literally didn't change not a single thing for the first half, and it's just the exact same fucking thing, but the difference being, we're putting them on target this time. It's like, why do we have to do the Taylor 2 halves every match day, man? It was the same when we lost to Kelly. Like, the first half was like the best type of performance you could ask for Celtic, you know what I mean? It was a good, close, hard to, well-fought game. And then in the second half we capitulated, and it's just the polar opposite in this game. Where the first half it's like, what are we watching, what are we witnessing? And then the second half is, well, I mean, we've played 7 minutes and it's already been about 60 times better. It's a full on O'Reilly there. Nice cut back play. Scales goes for the rollout. Taylor was teeing up for the cross but cuts it back eventually. Liam Scales switches it. Wait a minute, didn't I fucking... Hold on a minute, I called that shit. Didn't I in the first half say that Scales was going to score the day? I'm going to find £1 million when I go outside later on today. Manifesting. I literally called that. I should have put a fucking bet on that. I literally said Taylor or Scales will probably pop up and score the day because our attack's fucking lacklustre. Sure enough. It's a good ball in for Carter Vickers. Even better, the one into the box. We still have it. Good hold-up play as well. Eventually back to Carter Vickers again. Johnston, who's playing more or less as an anchor player right now, is just trying to bait those wing runs. A little bit better there. Good ball into the box. Caught across, and Livingston nearly scored another own goal. Another very risky clearance around the side of the post, and they just about side it. Yeah, literally, that shit's... I have the weird ability to do that sometimes. Jesus Christ. Well, fair play to Scales, man, he deserved it. Ball into the box again! I thought that had crept in, it just rolled off the top of the net. I see Forrest getting up to warm up. Why? I can see... The guy sitting in a full sun outfit in the pissing rain is probably one of the most Scottish things I've ever seen. Nice. A little bit better there, he can keep the head up. Beautiful header back into play. Taylor has been fucking great today. I'm not even saying that in like a semi-sarcastic way, but like he's genuinely been fucking class. Oh yeah, I didn't do that in the first half, did I actually? That's probably a good idea. Hi, hello. If you're watching this as a VOD later on after the game's done, hello, how are you doing? Subscribe if you've made it this far. If you're watching it live, you can do the same, although most of you most likely are. But if you're here live, then make sure to like it and share it, because it keeps us in the algorithm and does all that good jazz. Thank you very much. Back to the game. Kyogo's done well to pickpocket it there. It should be gathered back by a Livi player though. Eventually is. It could have been awkward there. Pox does just about the right thing to get it up towards space. Anderson's made his run to try and keep it in play, but it's not really going to do anything. It will just roll across the byline right towards Carter Vickers and he'll start the attack again. From America to Ireland, Ireland to Scotland, good passing play there. Palmer's got it now, good ball in behind, held up well by McGregor, still has it. Although he's very much over encumbered by the sea of black bodies there. Really good mark out play for Livingston. Give them credit where it's due in that one. McGregor. Yeah, there just seems to be a lot more composure about the final pass now. There's a lot more intent about setting it up. Carter Vickers, there's a good final ball, but just a slightly lacklustre run, although Johnston puts the hand up and kind of says, hey, fair play, that's what it was, good ball in behind. Oh, we're at 1,085 as well, I just realised that. Well, if we gain 5 more subscribers in the rest of the stream, then we're on good pace to hit 1,100 by the end of the year. Which is quite a progress. Had a bet on Scales to score, 71, also got him to score 2 or more at 8. Fucking hell. Well, the 71's not bad. If you put like a tenner down, nice. You've just basically paid for like a Champions League match day ticket. 81 was a bit of a bold one. Hold on, I'll manifest for you, but Scales will score a second. Fuck knows, it might happen. Oh, pleased. Nice. Played in behind. This has been a lot better in the second half. Passing's way more concise. There's an actual fucking plan. Seems that Rodgers has actually adjusted his tactics accordingly. Good to see. So he's not just a one-trick pony. McGregor, nice. Good clearance. Doesn't put too much pressure on the Livingston. Yep, play that in behind now. Good. That's better. Maeda, good hold-up play. Kind of holds it in his space for Johnston to take it. Lays it off for the captain. He's from about 30 yards out. Lays it across. Taylor gets absolutely fucking wiped out the game, but still gets the ball to Palmer. Ball into the box. Maeda's missed a big chance. Well, Maeda's made it 3 sitters for himself today. He might be back, but he's back with a vengeance against us, it seems. It's a great ball in. Maeda, yeah, it's just a really poor header for Maeda. I get that the defender's body in him, but if you have any capability of using your brain, you put that on target at the very least. I think Maeda realises that because he kind of just gets up and looks a bit ugh. Do you think that there should be performance-related pay for the manager, players and board if there's not already? Yeah, I generally think that would be a good idea. Simply put, if there's a major underperformance in some aspects, you can just kind of be like, whoosh, that's 30 grand that will go towards paying fucking fans back for their tickets for wasting their goddamn trips here. Because that's what teams in Germany sometimes do. Like Cologne probably the best example, where they have like a thing where if they have a match where they get humiliated, they'll always refund the fans that travel. Because in their head and in their set, you go to football games for fun. You go there to watch good football. And we do have 70 million in the bank, guys, and it's more than that. Right now it's 74 million's the exact specific. And we do have a couple of links with players that we're already might be potentially selling, which will bolster it as well. But the big thing for us, like I said, after this stream, in fact I should probably make a poll, and that should probably clarify it, to be honest. Can you fucking load? Thank you. Start a poll. Sorry, I can't see any gameplay while I do this, but it's just about the video that I made if you want it later on today or on Christmas Eve. I'll leave it up for like 5 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've got some fucking... There we go, that's the poll one, thank you. There we go. Poll is up, my boys. Do what is necessary. There we go. There we go. Good ball. That's a snapshot pass for O'Reilly that could still work out. Kyogo's done well to hold it up. A bit better for him. Oh! I can see what we were trying to do there. McGregor tries the little dink to get it over Hamilton. Doesn't quite work out though. But that wee poll thing is just it's like a transfer rumour special, because I wanted to get a video out before Christmas, so I'll just base it on that vote. I'll give it like 5 minutes and say keep it lemon loud. What? Is that like the mad purple burglar alarm thing that they do to Scottish people, where there's just some words that we struggle to say? Oh, I just realised you came in there virtually. How you doing, mate? How'd the move go? I hope everything went as swimmingly as it could have done, to be honest with you. Oh, Livingston actually got a good pass away. They could have done something with that, but it was well cut out by McGregor. This is what I see the defence today. We've been fucking amazing. Absolutely terrific for back to front, minus the first half. The first half, I will say that to the end of time, it will be the worst attacking half of football I have ever seen in my life. Because, I mean, On another day, this could be like a Dundee United, where we're like 9-0 up minimum. Forest is coming on. Maeda's coming off. It makes sense. Maeda's not really had the greatest game. He's missed a couple of big chances, but thankfully the rest of them have kind of picked up his slack. He made some good runs, got some good crosses in, but I mean, to be fair, he's still taking his time to get back into full fitness, so I ain't too surprised by that one. Kyogo's getting back into the vibe, yeah. But the first half was awful, Virtual. If you didn't see the first half, it was, yeah, the guy missed like 2 shots for inside the 6-yard box. It was not fun. Because it's not really a poll type of questioning case. It's polls are more for, you know, channel engagement, stuff like that, nothing major. Just infects my shot, and there we go. At least we're not struggling. Kevin, mate, you're very lucky you weren't here for the first half, because the first half was very bad. We missed like 7 sitters, but the second half started off well. I mean, we scored twice in like 6 minutes after the start of the game, so I mean, tale of two halves is quite literally the best way to sum up. But this 25 minutes or so of football that I've seen, it was way better than the opening kind of 45 in my eyes. I need to smoke some tobacco stick, thank you very much, because I need to de-stress very slightly, but we'll move. Happy with it though, I'm happy with the second half. In comparison, we've not had as many chances, that's fair to say, but the chances have been made with a lot more purpose. We're not just trying to throw it into the box for the sake of throwing it into the box, we're trying to actually get concise, clear-cut chances, which is what basically every Celtic fan has been begging to see for the past fucking however long. Cutting out all the fancy touches in the box. McGregor's been fucking great this half as well. Will be a change for Livingston. Not like it'll really do them too much anyway, but it looks like it's Holt. I'm not too sure. It's Kelly that's coming on. I know Kelly, but I don't know who's coming off. I'm not the best when it comes to remembering numbers. I think it might have been Anderson that came off. It's hard to tell, but there's another player on the pitch as well, 28. So it's Kelly and Guthrie that are on, Shinnie and Anderson are off. Those are the two options you've got to work with. Nice for Johnston. Even better for Palmer, good stuff for Taylor as well. That left hand side of the field has played very good today. Palmer's just quietly been doing his own thing. Taylor has been great. Taylor has done a lot to make a case of earning some of his respect back today, because he has been fucking fantastic inside and out. All across the pitch he's been doing exactly what he's needed to do. Cinema wasn't the best pleased, aye. Thank God it's nearly over. Oh, I know, Christmas is always, it's always a mixed bag. I'm just glad the spot wasn't on the first half. But yeah, I mean, I would have honestly preferred it in the first half, because at least that way we would have been comfortable, you know, sitting through the second half and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But yeah, I'm just happy that we managed to fucking figure out some form of form. Back for about how the game's, how's the game been? It's been okay. Like I said, it's not that we've played bad by any aspect of the imagination, it's just the simple fact that we've not played as good as we can do. The second half, in comparison, Megan, has been a lot better than the first 45 minutes in terms of, you know, chance creation and, more importantly, putting them on target. You know, we've only had about 3 or 4 big opportunities this half, but we've scored 2 of them, where in the first half we had like 12 attempts and missed basically every golden chance. I don't know what the XG is looking like, but it will be massive in Celtic's favour, because again, Livingston have done nothing. They've not had a shot in 60 minutes of football. In fact, well, longer, it's more towards actual 70 than 60, but in about 70 minutes of football, they've done nothing at all, nothing to note. Thank you whoever just subscribed, very much appreciated. We're 4 away now. Taylor's just been wiped out there as soon as I turned around. Well, these captains should probably go in the book for that, yep. Holt's been yellow carded. Yeah, I mean, there was an intent to go for the ball. We can't really argue with that, but I mean, you caught your man and then some. There's some substitutions being made. By the looks of it, there's Yang that's warming up on the edge of the area. There's Ralston as well. I think Bernabé just started warming up in case Taylor's not fully fit. Let's have a look at the poll results and see what's said. Alright, Christmas Eve it is then. That's what we'll do, so I'll upload it tomorrow. That works for me. What time works for you, gentlemen? Because I can kind of upload it at any time. But it's, yeah, it covers some of the new developments. The only one that I didn't, well, I mean, it's not that it was my fault or anything. Literally, after I rendered the video, the news came out about Kwon heading back to Japan. So that's the only one that's kind of changed it all. But there are a couple of new names that have kind of came out, so it's not all bad. But all I've said, there is one guy that is kind of came into the radar recently, and it's a guy we've been linked with before. That's your major hint. If you know ball about Celtic scouting transfers, looking at our bench, it's shockingly bad. No, it absolutely is, Joe. But I think that's the whole point, and January will be able to strengthen. There's a couple of players that we're keeping an eye on. There's a few that are going for about 3 million, up as high as 12. That seems to be like the overall thing. The only funny transfer thing that I seen that made me laugh was that they had Nathan Ake for Man City. Apparently there was some fans that genuinely thought that we were going to be able to get him on loan, and I don't see that happening under any circumstance, to be honest. Ball's played out towards the edge of the area. Here's Taylor. Man might have a crack. Man really should have a crack. He doesn't, just lays it off instead. McGregor's just dancing around the outside of the D right now, trying to figure out if there's any decisive cutting pass. But again, it's the same as the first half in a lot of ways. It's like 6 Celtic bodies in their box at any given time. Like, they are struggling. Struggling big time. That's good. Nice. Keep it on the deck. Nothing stupid. Ball's moved into space again. I don't mind that, but well, they seem a little bit disconcerted with trying to play it into the right areas. Just heading on the 70th now. Palmer corner. Could do something a bit better with this. Ball swinging towards the back stick again. It's bounced up and not quite found any Celtic shot, but there was a big opportunity for one of us to stick the knot on it there. Scales genuinely probably had an opportunity to grab a second, and those other two changes. Owen Yang are on the pitch. Jeez, I just realised two subscribers. Thank you. You should do a video review before January of all the transfers for the summer. Not necessarily, Megan, mainly because there's only been 1 or 2 players that have actually got consistent enough minutes. Those two obviously being Yang and Palmer. The rest of them haven't really had too many individual minutes. You know, Bernardo's had a couple of minutes here and there. Holmes had a couple of minutes here and there. You know, Kwon's the same. Yang's there's not very few kind of reviews that I could do. But I'll work on an end of season kind of review, how all of them played. I mean, Tulio I couldn't even review because I've seen him like twice. He'll be a birthday on Christmas Eve. He'll be 33 years old. Oh, fucking well in, Stephen. You enjoy, man. Well, at least you get a video for your birthday. Think about all that. But who would you... Well, yeah, I mean, I've kind of already made my opinions clear. I can't really speak too much on it because I don't want to, you know, spoil the video, because I took a lot of time to edit it. Literally 90% of the time I spent with the infection in my face, I was working on it. I wanted to get it done before the Livingston game, and I did. But obviously I wanted to leave the options to use. How much do you think the club should spend and reinvest? If you're talking about in January, nothing more than 20 odd million. We just need 1 or 2 good quality signings and 1 or 2 depth signings. I know that there's 1 or 2 depth signings that we're looking into, and one seems dead set. The only hint I'll give you is that the boys for Ivory Coast. But yeah, it looks to be a done deal as it stands right now for about £3 million. That's good. Nice, edge of the box play. Tries to get it across. That should be a corner to us. Young doesn't seem too happy about that. Palmer's off as well, by the way, for those that are curious. First thing that Young does getting involved in the play is try and force out a corner, which I don't mind at all. Very good. Go on, skills. Go into the header again. Oh my god, what a save! What a save for Hamilton, by the way. I'm not even mad at that. That is a fucking reflex stop and then some. Carter Vickers with a bullet header, by the way. He makes a brilliant kind of delayed run. Gets in between Oberlai and Parks and just kind of forces the strong header down, but it's just a little bit too close to the goalkeeper and he's able to kind of strengthen it away with his wrist. Fair fucking does. Ball into the box again, penciled up, another corner kick. This one's cleared away by Brandon this time. Newell kind of joins him to double up in front of it because the near post seems to be the tactic. Ball's whipped in, punted away by Hamilton again, or I should say punched away by Hamilton. It will only get as far as good old Alistair. Well, maybe not Alistair, it might be Ralston, sorry. Ball in the box again. There's been a few real gives and goes of it, but O'Reilly wasn't really going to be able to do much for that one. Yeah, I mean, Christmas you always kind of feel a wee bit ill during those times. It's good for Livingston to keep that one in play. That's an actual stupidly good touch. And for how little Livingston have done this game, I kind of feel a little bit bad for their attackers. Because again, you can't really do anything if you don't get the supply line. And I mean, let's be fair, like Nibble realistically could have just stayed in his bed today and nothing would have changed. Oh no, go back and check out the Hearts and Kelly games, to be fair, Liz. Like, if a good save is made, I'll put my hands up and say it's a good save. I used to be a goalkeeper myself, so... Or at least, well, I mean, I wasn't like a professional goalkeeper, I'll make that clear right fucking now, but... Sunday League. I know what it's like to play as a goalkeeper, so when a good save is made, I'll always kind of give it its fair due. McGregor has a crack. That was always looking like it was sailing. I respect the effort, though. It's a good attempt. It's showing the assist charts. Palmer's at the top of the assist charts with 8 right now. McGregor and O'Reilly are tied on 5. Although O'Reilly kind of gets away with it because he's, you know, based and scoring a shit ton of goals, so I ain't mad at that in the slightest. I think Palmer and Taylor played well today. Typical Rodgers to weaken the team with poor substitutions. Nah, I mean, these substitutions make sense. Maeda, just for the sake of fitness, you don't want to risk injuring a guy that's just back, and Palmer was, you know, running his pan in for most of the day. So it kind of makes sense to just get Yang on, who's kind of one of those players that picks up those loose balls. Nice. Just a simple rollback. McGregor back to Carter Vickers, 1-2 pass between him and Taylor. Taylor's more or less playing as an anchor point player now. But genuinely, Taylor deserves a hell of a lot of credit for how he's played today. And well, I'll say that to the end of the time, man. He's played fucking excellently today. Even in the first half, he was the kind of standout player because at least he was trying to make those quick, concise crosses and passes into space. And the reason Palmer was able to do a lot attackively was because of Taylor's offset runs. So when it does work, Taylor can be good, but that's what we always talk about. It's the man's consistency levels. Fair enough, was it? I mean, I don't really take Christmas too seriously. I just seen your comment there virtually with Nathan Arke going to trade Champions League in the Prem for St Johnstone away. Aye, that makes sense, exactly. It's like, yeah, Phillips and all that for Liverpool, those kind of ones make sense, you know what I mean? I could even see like a Curtis Jones type beat, you know what I mean? Like someone that's developmentally in need of European experience next season, but not for this season, man. Fucking Ake would laugh in your face if you offered him a contract here right now. If that's the case, fuck it, man. Just bring Van Dijk back on loan. That would solve a lot of problems. Nice, good hold-up play there. That's a lot better. Again, this is basically player for, well, a tactic for tactic, almost exactly the same as the first half, except we've just tweaked the speed. We've just decided to slow the pace down a little bit to try and have a bit more concision and composure on the passes, which is always good for us. I mean, O'Reilly's had a much better second half because he's just stepped after the ball a little bit. He's not trying to get us involved in the attacking play, and it's just locked Livingston in their own half, essentially. Oh, how you doing, Robert? Man, nice to see you. Hope you're well, Chief. I'm doing okay. Again, tooth surgery kind of fucked me out the lip a little bit, but I'm alive, so that's the main thing. Have any of you ever had an ankylosed tooth? Like one that attaches to your jawbone? Because that's what happened to me, essentially. I talked about it when it kind of first came up as a problem, like a few months ago, when it started to get infected, but yeah, I only just got seen for it like last week. The pain in my face was not fun, I'll say that much. But I feel better for it. That's good for Yank. Lays it off. Carter Vickers. It's just kind of playing the holdout run. That was nice for Tombo actually as well. Just a slightly loose touch between him and Forrest on the edge of that one, which is fair enough. I like how everyone else has nice clean shots and then Johnston's just covered in mud. You'll love to see it. Two more plays we need the goal count. I mean, as long as the clean sheet's there, the big thing I want to see is a clean sheet. Because it has been a long time. It has literally been a month since we've last kept a clean sheet. So if we can do that, that would be quite nice. Because it goes back to the Motherwell game. The 1-1 draw at Motherwell. Not at Motherwell, but at Celtic Park against Motherwell. Since that point, it's literally every match. I don't know if I clarified that, by the way. I know I mentioned Tom earlier on, but he is on the pitch for Bernardo as well. That was one of the other changes. There's one or two still warming up on the touchlines as well. There's Ralston's warming up, but I don't know if we'll see minutes for him, because Johnston deserves to see this game out. He's been good too. Fair enough, MKS, fair enough. So did pretty good in that aspect. Nice. I was going to say nice pass in behind, but it was actually really well dealt with by Livingston. Scales has it. He'll roll out for Carter Vickers. Let's see if we do anything with this one. Nice. Forrest. Don't mind that. It's the right pass to make in that situation here. Scales, beautiful long pass out towards Yank. Scales is strongly making a case for man of the match, but honestly, for me right now, Taylor still has that honour. I know Scales has scored, but Taylor has been very key to how we've done things today. Nice spread of play, we could do something with it. Ball's rolled into space again here, although Livingston have kind of pickpocketed it and they might do something. Here's Bruce Anderson. Tries his luck, gets the ball into the box. First time it's been in the box in about 20 actual minutes. Would be signing up? No, not Ollie Watkins, mainly for two reasons. A, the guy's way too expensive, and B, his wages are way too expensive. You need to think of players that aren't just relatively cheap, but you can get them on good contracts, you know what I mean? That's the only reason why we ever go for players like Joe Hart or like, you know, Fraser Forster. Like, not great Premier League players, but players that have calibre and pedigree. But I don't even really see us needing to go to the Premier League to get the right signings. The one guy I will say, oh, there should be three. It should have been three. Good opportunity. Ball into the back stick. It's O'Reilly again. But I wouldn't really call that a sitter, not like the first two that he's missed. But oh, it's just a little unlucky. He couldn't stretch out far enough and he couldn't really direct it back the right way in towards the goal. Great ball in for Yang though. Very good ball in for Yang. Absolutely stunning cross. Just over the leg of the Livingston defender. You couldn't have picked a better pass if you tried, but if O'Reilly was about an inch taller, he gets to that one. Hot. Which is Christ, 100 viewers and very cool, thank you very much. Moss boyfriend up. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know. The only Villa player that I would see as having a valid chance of realistically like going for is McGinn. But again, you'd be paying way overhead when you could just pay like 3 million for, you know, the target that we are aiming for, who actually is, you know, quite good too. I like that fail. Just getting right up in Hamilton's face, causing a problem. It's just nice to be able to hear actual atmosphere in the stadium again, you know what I mean? The fact that there's actual songs being sung now. Nice, good play out of any space. Forrest. It's a slightly high cross, but Yang will do his best to keep the ball alive. It's a nice pop back actually towards Mikey. Not Mikey, Alistair Johnston, sorry, I keep getting confused. I hate players with the same names and a line-up. Ball played in behind. Carter Vickers, good control touch, lays it dead for Johnston again this time. He'll look for options, good pass to Forrest. Keeps it concise, here's Carter Vickers, good taking touch, McGregor rolls it in for Turnbull. Scott to Scott, and straight to South Korean, that's a beautiful pass for Yang, lays it in for Taylor, who lays it back. Crossfield pass for Yang towards Carter Vickers, and the American decides to just leave it for his Canadian counterpart. There's a good take for Johnston, gets a good cross in, it will deflect out for a corner kick, good for us. Poggiers. You think you had back, they cut your gum and clean the infection with a gun pulled down, it's surgery for sure. No, what had happened to mine is essentially I didn't have an adult tooth underneath the baby tooth, so essentially my roots, rather than attaching to like, you know, the normal part of your gum, so when your baby tooth falls out you're fine, but instead my tooth just sank into my face and kind of attached to my jawbone, so they basically had to go in through the top, take part of my tooth out with part of the root in it, so I still felt half my face, and then they had to take the actual, you know, nerve system of that tooth out. So they had to kind of like cut into my jawbone a little bit and take it out that way. Like I said, not fun, but again, I'm a tough bastard, I can take it, you know what I mean? It's the dentist's, it's nothing I'm not used to. It's the first time I've had my jawbone tickled though, so I don't want to experience that again anytime soon. O'Reilly. Back stick. There's a bunch of bobbles between O and Carter Vickers. No one really decided to swing their boot at it, but O's still got it. Lays it off for Taylor. Really good ball into the box again! It's a really good header, to be fair, to clear it away. Johnston has like a half-hearted kind of half-volley attempt for about 35 yards out, or was that Forrest? Not honestly sure, but one of the two of them had a crack there and it went past the post. Livingston are just making changes, presumably just to waste extra minutes, I suppose. Fair enough. They still haven't had a single shot, by the way. I was talking about this with Gaz in our Discord when like Rangers were playing St Johnstone midweek. It would have, like, honestly, like St Johnstone not having a single shot until the 89th minute was hilarious to me. My shit. Fair enough, James. I suppose you need to look at it like that, you know what I mean? You could always have it a lot worse. I do keep my teeth in good nick, you know what I mean? They're not unhealthy by any means. It's literally just because I got unlucky with genetics, I suppose. My roots are fucking massive, so... Enough about my teeth, though. That's a good header. Counter attack could be on here. That's a shit pass though for O'Reilly. It just kind of killed the momentum of it. But he does well to kind of hold up his man. There's possession there for us to maybe get us something else. If we get a third before the end of the game, I think it would be a fair reflection on the game. But honestly, as long as we just keep the clean sheet, which looks very likely now, it turns out the only way we can't concede is if we don't face a shot. Who knew? Carter Vickers, good pass back there actually, to be fair for Forrest, he was under a lot of pressure. Even the substitutes who came on and put in a very good, solid, standard type of performance in the second half. In comparison to the first 45, it's like night and day, honestly. Oh, Yang's just fucking... That was nice. Went between the legs of one and nearly went between the legs of a second. It's cleared out for a corner kick for us. But he did absolutely brilliant there, the little sidestep. Ooh. Ooh, that was nice. We do have a set piece opportunity. Turnbull's got it from the corner. Three points all the miles, absolutely. There's a good opportunity. It's another corner kick. Good save for Hamilton. I heard that out the corner of my ear. It was another header. This time it was from O. He got ahead of Carter Vickers this time and just planked it down. It's a solid header as well. It's not as though he headed it straight at Hamilton. Keeper had to get down low and push it away. But there's a Livi player that's down and injured. I think it's Oberlai by the looks of it. It is Oberlai. Well, kind of helps him back onto his feet at least. So there's no bad blood at least. We can tolerate that. Aye, at this stage 3 points is scenario 1 of safety, to be fair. I'm quite happy with it. Still concerning we cannot play decent for 2 halves. So yeah, that's one thing we need to work on. I'm presuming we'll try and have a performance similar to this second half against Dundee in the 26th. There's another near post cross. Forrest's kind of... Well, Scales is... well, Scales has a right to be annoyed there. It seemed like it was a corner kick. Not that it necessarily matters at this stage in the game. But they've given it down as a Livingston throw, fair enough. Can't argue. Ah, nice. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's definitely fine. Johnston has it from the throw in. Livingston looked like they had the potential to do something there, but the header was just not it for Livi whatsoever. They still haven't had a shot. If like this really just summarises the Scottish fucking league to a T. Yang. Back to Scales, don't mind that, and it was Carter Vickers. Where's the big Yank going to try and throw this one? Oh, that's a great pick in behind pass. Off the range, good shot. Hamilton had to really put both his wrists behind that. There might not have been a lot of accuracy, but there was certainly a lot of power. There's not too many minutes left in this game to go. 6 additional for those that are curious, by the way. Ball's cut across, Turnbull gets it. Forrest is there, he might be offside. It's cut back. And cleared away by Livingston eventually for a throw in. Not bad. Solid all round there, did well to hold it up and get that initial shot away. Johnston on the kind of redirect. I'm not sure if he would have been offside with that pass to Forrest, but didn't really come to anything anyway. Carter Vickers goes for the spread and sprawl. Good take for Johnston. Scales has it. Back towards the Canadian after a pass for Carter Vickers. Good take for McGregor. Has it for about 30 yards out. Can do something with it if he wants to. Instead opts to late shot. Yang. Cut the pass in behind. Turnbull does well to keep it in his possession. The pass is a little awkward, but Yang once again uses his body. Absolutely brilliant for him so far. Really good substitute performance. Carter Vickers spreads the play out to Forrest. Just going side to side a little bit here, but when it's late game, you don't necessarily mind it anywhere near as much. Oh, I appreciate that, James. That's very kind of you. Until next time, Chief. If you're already gone. Should be a throw-in for Livingston there. I can see why you might complain about that, but it's a Livingston throw. Shut up. Oh wait, they pulled it back for the foul. I thought it came off of Carter Vickers and out for a throw. It's the foul I was mad at. Right, that makes more sense. But it was still kind of a foul. Livingston, throw it forward. They go down and they're trying to claim it's a Well, that one's up for one, surely. Carl Vickers looks a wee bit bemused. But as far as game performances go, this one's been relatively fine. Nothing bad with it for the most part. Martindale looks raging. Well, Livingston have a half opportunity. If they want to have a shot on target, they might as well go for it now. Even if it is like a .0001 XG shot, just at least for the stat sheet, you know. Swung in towards the stick. They still don't get a shot away. Yang's been put under some pressure there. Livingston still have it. Crosser. Wow, that was actually a really good cross as well, to be fair, but didn't really do anything. Lowell just tried to cut it across the face of his man, but it was just too high for anyone to do anything there. Nah. MKS, I don't think you understand how investing works. I would buy a stake in the club, be a board member so they can't fucking shut you out, and I'd simply walk in there and insult Lol every time. And he can't fire me because I'm a shareholder. Now that's the peak of how to do it. If I was a fan that had millions of pounds spare, I would absolutely do that just to be a shithouse. Like, buy a board fucking thing, walk into the board meeting and just sit down with them and be like, "Yous are all shite, by the way," and just insult them for half an hour every meeting. That would be a good waste of £5 million if I had it, but fortunately not. Yo, Edward. Give 20,000 to the team, keep the rest, aye. Pay for Hart's wages for a week. We've got about a minute left to suffer through, and it's done. But we actually get a win, so that's big for us. Could be a third here. There's a penalty call. Unless they collided into each other, but there was certainly options there for Celtic to get the ball in. I'm not sure if Yang and O got entangled or if it was the defender in between them that caused the trip, but O went down hard there. Ball in behind, bounces up, Hamilton opts to leave it. I think Turnbull knew he was offside on the run. It was a good ball in for Taylor, but don't think he's seen that the run that Turnbull was making was offside. Was it offside? Maybe. Kind of one of those, like, eagle-eye type views. It's either on or off, but it's close. Again, didn't really come to anything. It's very similar to the Forest's passing behind about 10-15 minutes ago, so fair enough. Hey, thank you ever just subscribed, by the way. If we get one more, then we've hit the sub goal for the stream, and that's very, very cool. So thank you very much to anyone that has done so. There's a good header. Let's see if we can kind of see this one out with a bit of swagger and style. Can we get an extra goal? Kill it dead. There's only about 30 seconds left, mind you, so it's not as if there's too much to really play for. Carter Vickers spreads it up towards Matt O'Reilly. Good taking touch. McGregor just about, yeah, just tries to do a little bit too much on that turn and take. Livingston clear it away. I'll just go back towards the back line again. Shouldn't be too much left in this. McGregor lays it off. And there it is. That is the full-time whistle, boys. By all accounts, a very good game. And guess what? I can do the fucking thing. I've not been able to do this thing since Feyenoord. It's time to scream. I can't scream as loud, obviously, because I can't dislodge the board clock, but... So, boys. Finally. Fucking yes! Get around, Jace! One of the few times where I actually mean it, man. Livingston deserve to be relegated. Fucking wallopers, man. You play like scum, you'll be fucking spoken to like scum. That was the worst fucking example of how to play defensive football I've ever seen. And if Martindale is somehow a manager at the end of this week, I'll be surprised. Because that was fucking horrible on their part, man. If I'm a Livi fan, I'd be furious at that. Absolutely raging. But if I'm a Celtic fan, which I am, wallahi, Yes, sir, I'm happy with that. Very proud, very pleased. We just needed a fucking win, man. And it's about as convincing as you can get. 22 shots, 7 on target, 78% of the ball. They didn't get over 50% passing accuracy. They had 22% of the ball. Look at the pass discrepancy. We nearly got to a fucking, what, 3/4 of the way to 1,000. They didn't even get a quarter of the way to 1,000. Like 14 corners to 0. Like, they did absolutely nothing of note. And it temporarily gives us a little vigil. I know Rangers still do have the 2 games in hand, but bear in mind, one of those games is technically against us. So, make of that what you will. Because obviously, they play Motherwell tomorrow, I believe. I'm not sure. I should look at the rest of the league games, to be fair. I'll just read what somebody said. I'd appreciate if someone did that, Edward, but I'm not expecting it, Chief. Yeah, there were people that predicted 2-0, to be fair, so no shots as well, yeah, quite literally. It was all round exactly what we needed. It was a good bounce back performance. Hearts managed to win 2-0 against St Mirren, and Kelly held on against St Johnstone. Nicky Clark managed to make it tense in that match, but no real issues there, and St Mirren probably... No, well, to be fair, they actually gave them a good second half, but a Shanklin double. So, again, Rangers are very much linked with this boy, so I honestly don't want to see Shanklin go to Rangers, mainly because he wouldn't really... I mean, unless they're planning to play him as the main striker, which they might do, but Seaman's not been bad for them recently either, so it's a toss-up. But Rangers, they play tomorrow, and yeah, it's the advantage is that it's away to Motherwell, so they can be frustrating, but they're second for bottom. You know, we were playing the worst team in the league, and that was apparent based on how shit they were playing today. Motherwell really need to dig their finger out, man, because last season they were like the surprise package. See the way like Kelly are this season? That was Motherwell last season. It's weird, but fair fucking dues to Kelly, by the way. Look at that. 7 wins, 6 draws. That's not a bad fucking return haul for a side like Kelly. You know what I mean? That's... Give Derek McGuinness his... give him his credit, man. Hearts have had a good start to the season. Hibs are satanic. 666. We love to see it. Dundee's had an okay start to the season. Aberdeen are shit for some reason. Don't understand that, but Robson will be lucky to be in a job at the end of the season if that continues. The advantage being that they've only played 16 games, so again, if they win those few in hand, like we'll take Hearts and play the 18. If Aberdeen win both their games, they're not too far off. They're like 5 points off of, you know, the top 3, which isn't horrible. I think they'd move up to 5th. No, not 5th. 6th. Aye, 6th, because they would be on 25, I believe. But Livingston do not seem like they're going to be surviving. I think their time is officially up, thankfully. But that was as convincing as a performance as you could basically ask a performance to be. No shots isn't something I'm going to laugh at because I'll lose a fucking joke. Yeah, it's literally just the exact same as it was against St Johnstone a couple of days back. When Rangers played them, they didn't get a shot until like the 90th minute, and if they didn't get a shot at all, then they would have ended with like nothing. Livingston didn't even try that much though. Great stream, I appreciate that, man, thank you very much. Thanks for the stream, Happy Xmas. Still a lot of work to be done, absolutely MK, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Merry Christmas everyone, hope you have a great time. Exactly that, Gene. Because this will be the last stream before it, but again, for those that came in a little later, or for those that have just kind of missed it, there will be a video tomorrow, you know, for the Celtic transfers and stuff like that. You know, I figured I might as well kind of do something for Christmas, so there's an extra video for you in between now and the Dundee game on the 26th. In fact, I should probably bring that up for you the now, so that you can get a rundown, but that's when we play them, for those that don't know, Tuesday the 26th, so if you're curious and you want to watch that game, you're more than welcome to join me for it. But it is a midweek kick-off, so it's a bit of a weird one for most. Motherwell most draws in the league, Rangers least draws, it will be a draw. I mean, maybe a draw would benefit Celtic if they stumble in either of their 2 games. There's always a possibility. I see you in Dundee as well, mate. I mean, you're in our squad, so you probably see us in there once or twice before then, Chief. But pleasure to have you join us. So you're leaving the stream now. But for those that have been in the streams longer than that, I need to do the usual spiel. Man of the match for me, Taylor, which is very rare territory for me to say, but Taylor absolutely was man of the match by a long shot. In terms of the first half, he was the only player that actually played above his level, and he had an even better second half. Like, positionally, he did all the right things today, which is surprising because, again, in the Hearts match, he was the polar opposite. He was getting dragged out every which way. So Rodgers clearly had words with him. It might have, if that's what we're going to see more of for Taylor, good. That's exactly what we're hoping for. That's all I'd ask to see for Taylor, just good performances. But the biggest issue, which it always seems to be, is his consistency levels. It's the same with Kyogo. The first half was fucking woeful, and then 50 seconds into the second half, he scores a goal. So give him credit where it's due. He managed to recover himself as well. Johnston was brilliant. I mean, the only player I can't really give a review on is Hart, because he literally didn't have to do anything. He didn't need to catch a cross, he didn't need to punch a ball out, he didn't need to come out and claim a ball. He literally just, he could have pulled up a chair, sat down and had a fucking fat blunt, and the game would have still ended the same way. So Hart's the only one I can't really grade, but the rest of them, yeah, I mean, first half they can all get like 4s and 5s because it was just stupid, with the exception of Taylor, which I would probably give him a 7 for the first half. The second half, all of them 8s and above. Scales getting his first like major goal this season, he fucking deserved that, man. I'm so happy for Scales. But again, Taylor just did more for me today, and I know that he might not have been involved as much in terms of goal contributions, but if you watch that match, yeah, the guy was everywhere. He was picking up every loose ball, and he was able to basically do all that extra work that allowed Palmer when he was on, or more importantly Yang when he came on, to basically just be that off the ball runner, the one that could just go and put challenges in. And Yang came on and had a very good substitute performance as well. I think the boy needs to be played on the left a bit more, because his footwork on the left is a lot better than it is on the right. So, that makes sense to me to kind of give him minutes there, and then have, Maeda and Forrest on the other side, have Palmer and him there. Obviously, we still might have options that we go for. It's going to take us booing them off the park every bad spell to get them to perform tonight. Oh, yeah, I mean, that is the only major issue, is the fact that it's not just one straight 90 minutes good, it's like 40 minutes of absolute devastatingly shit to watch football, followed by like 50 minutes of the best football you've ever seen. It's weird. I don't know if it's just the way Rodgers' tactics set up, where if it clicks, we're absolutely great to watch, and when it doesn't, it was like that first half of the day where it was just super awkward at the best of times and just shite at the worst. I'm happy with it, because again, like I said, I just wanted to see us get a comfortable win, keep a clean sheet if it came to that. I predicted 3-1 because I thought Livingston would actually make an attempt or two and actually test Hart, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's nice to actually keep a clean sheet, and we go to Dundee on the 26th, like we said, and if we manage to do a little bit better with it, then it gives us something. Because if we win this game and then go to Dundee and win convincingly, like 2 or 3-0, it's simple for us, because it kind of gives us that momentum, especially if it's another clean sheet, to obviously prepare ourselves for the game on the 31st and give it a go then, because obviously that will be a massive match in terms of the rest of the season, especially if Rangers manage to make a mistake tomorrow, because again, someone said it best, Motherwell, they're not really the worst team you've ever seen. They're not really deserving to be, second for bottom, but they do pick up a lot of draws, so maybe they play it for straight and it could work for them, who knows. They tried to do it to us earlier in the season, and it took us to the 97th minute to say otherwise, and that's the way you need to look at it. But fair play to the boys for getting the win today, but it's how they progress for here. You know what I mean? We can't just sit on the fact that we've won a game comfortably and then just be like, I do that again and it will be fine. No, because people will counter and adjust your tactics to kind of make it harder for you. And again, Livingston, they seen what Kelly and Hart's done, but took the wrong points from it. like, I mean, Killian Hearts used defensive counter-attacking in the sense that they'd suck us into the box and then break in speed and try and force issues that way, whether that be buying a foul or causing a problem in some aspects in that sense. Livingston weren't trying to do any of that. They didn't get a foul in a dangerous area until about the 85th minute, and then the cross was just awful. So again, if you're a Livingston fan, you probably won't be too happy, but you know, fair play to any fan that did make the fucking make the voyage to Celtic Park to watch that shit. Because I mean, if I was a Livi fan, I'd be furious at that. I'd be fucking livid. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad losing, but not a single shot. Man, liquid gold, that is liquid gold. But yeah, I mean, there's not too much really left to cover in aspects, to be honest with you. I mean, is there any games that you'd like me to check before I head off a stream for the Christmas holidays? Because I don't know if there's any other games on there now. We'll never really focus on the ones that Celtic play on, but if there's any scoreline you need me to check before we get ready to wrap this up in about 10 minutes or so, then you're more than welcome to do so. Oh, Celtic TV also need to stop doing that shit where they make fucking games unavailable to watch if you're in the UK. Shit gets annoying real fast. Real quick. Who's the official man in the match? It seems that they've given it to Scales. I think Scales is the one that's been given man of the match. Fair enough. The big man deserves it. Again, personally for me, Taylor, just because of how good he was across the whole 90, but Scales definitely deserves some credit too. He seems buzzing as well. Oh, the smile on his face. Go on, my boy. You can tell he is happy as fucking Larry right now, man. Good on you, son. Love to see that, man. Carter Vickers just looks confused, man. He's just sitting there with his eyebrows down. Guy constantly looks like he's questioning something in the distance. I'm guessing no one's got any real questions then. I mean, we didn't do too horrible in most aspects either. Oh, wait, shit. 1,090. Appreciate you, that's very poggers. Thank you very much, very cool. We actually did hit 1,090, that's quite nice. It means we have to get 10 more subscribers in the rest of the month, and we've hit the sub goal for the year. The little 1,100 down in the bottom corner, you can see it. It's been there since we hit the 1,000, because that's the goal I set myself in. We're actually very close to it, so very cool, very poggers. But there's a little last look at the thing. I'll bring that up obviously once we get ready to wrap it up. But I'm just kind of loitering because I know there's always a delay between my stream and chat. So, but if there is no more questions, that makes it easier for me. Which means the stream's slightly shorter for the Christmas holidays. But I'll still be live fucking twice before New Year, and there's a video on Christmas Eve on top of that. So there's still going to be plenty of content from me from now to the end of the year. But I mean, if you could do me a favour, for those that are still in here, please watch the video when it comes out, because it did take a lot of effort to put together quickly, because I recorded it on at 11 at night on the 21st and had it edited by the morning essentially. So I've been kind of sitting on it the last day or two. this freelancer time. So we get red in the header for now then. Is that just a straight L that was in my mouth? Or was it? You got any Christmas traditions? Not necessarily. The only tradition that I'll walk in is that I always make an effort to get my mum something. And I mean, again, I work within my means, but there's like a bag full of shit in here for her. There's like a bunch of different chocolates. There's a lighter for her. There's some extra stuff as well. Like I didn't, you know, go all out by any means, but I did pretty good considering. But how's your stream stuff going, Jake? I hope that it's going well by most regards. I guess I'll pause this for now because it is the outro song, and I don't want to obviously leave while someone's still trying to speak. But have you continued with the whole green, blue, new thing? Have you put any extra posts up? Because I'll check it out after the stream. If you have posted anything new. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I got there's another fucking clip of me on TikTok that went viral. I mention it in the video that will go up tomorrow, but it has like 80,000 views. The ones on Twitter for the Kelly game, those are on like 500,000. You filmed 2 episodes and cannot get them uploaded. How so? What's the issue, Chief? If it's anything technical, I can maybe help you out with that. Are you in the Discord? Like the one for this channel, the Celtic Fan Zone? Because there's people that kind of ask for help in there, and if I know what you're asking, I can help. I can't do much, but I can offer what I can. Because again, I do all of this with free software. Even the videos I edit, that I make them on a free software, so there's ways to work around it, especially if you're a skint broke boy like me. That wind's picking up, man. Fucking something, man. Jesus. We've got that weather storm coming in, which is always nice. Right. Let's get this playing again. Because we're going to wrap up the stream. Because it's been about 2.5 hours. I'm not booking get now, but most appreciate it. That's no problem at all, mate. Literally just go into the description, there's a link to the Discord, or at least the name of it, and if you just go into Discord and search the name up, you'll be able to find us. There's a bunch of us in there, Virtual's in there, or Neverworld on this, there's Scott as well, there's a bunch of us, so come along and say hi, we'll help you out if we can. But thank you for watching, thank you for coming along for this festive edition of football. We managed to get the win, so I'm very much happy with that. By all accounts, I'm pleased with the performance. Taylor, massive improvement, good to see. Obviously, it's still very much in the air what the situation is going to be like heading into New Year, but remember to keep an eye out for tomorrow's video, and obviously for the scoreline between Rangers and Motherwell as well. Thank you so much for watching and coming along, though. It's always appreciated, as usual. But again, you'll see me on the 26th, 3 PM kickoff, so be live relatively before then. Catch you after. Peace.